Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to our poor Yahweh, Shemir Shai, Shem Kodash. Call Halalim La Yahweh, Shemir Shai, Shem Kodash. That's in the ancient Hebrew, saying all praises to Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Yahweh is the correct name for the Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly called Jehovah, our God, and his Son's true name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. I want to give the honors unto our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to all the brothers and Modi pushing this word in sincerity and in truth to all believe in this gospel. Shalom. Now, I'm just going to be a quick lesson, hope stir the uproars of the people, signs of the times. I'm just going through the news, regular news checkup. I came across this article from RT8.com, dated August 1st. It says, August 1st, 2021, year of the years of the coming of our Lord. And it says, mayhem on streets of Berlin. Anti-lockdown protests turn into violent scuffles with police in Germany. 600 arrested. You just can see the video playing over and over. It's going to get worse as the days go by. 600 people, let me say over 600 people get arrested. And it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Things going to just get more chaotic against the police. So now police saying this one, kick. There's protests over there in the country named France. There's protests all over. And this is just a signification of the end. Right? It's scripture tells us here in the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1, he said, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou well understand that is the very same time wherein the eyes will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, this is an uproar. The whole Vanessa, and Crown Vic Royal measures that's been passed through the earth, people are, a protest against them. That's what we're witnessing right now. The end of the world as you know it, uproars of the people. That's one of the signs, that basically signify the end, when the prophets were actually seeing the end, manifesting, right, in the visions. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the eyes of plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works and endings in effects and signs. And that we're witnessing right now, that it basically, the signs of the end. Even when we go to the book of 2nd Ezra 15, verse, start of 14, it says, Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A lot of people rise up against the governments now, based on the Crown Vic Royal measures, and all sorts of other measures were pushed for, people basically lose it, and there's a saying, when people are nothing else to lose, them lose it. And that's what's manifesting throughout all the hurt right now, the signs of the end, right? It says, verse 17, A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So the people are going through some austeric measures now, as the devil will speak like a dragon, coming down, having get wrapped because he knew it about a short time. So they might try to push forward this new world order, right? This scripture referred to as the image of the beast, and but there will be a pushback, and witnessing right now, all of the uproars in the world right now, people going against these measures, that was in Germany, and I'm sure if we scroll more, you might see other countries, in protests. because this has no. Alright, look here. Water cannons, V burning barricades. Paris protests against the Rede ID turned violent as France resists measures. Right, so this is what take place right now. Let's see. Oh, this is France again. Thousands march across France as nationwide opposition to the domestic already, shows no signs of fizzing out, right? Yeah, so a lot of countries right now are go straight up in uproars. Watch here, 200. Well, it's a long time thing. It's a war with Israel versus the Palestinians, right? But yeah. It's a water cannon I think a verse is burning barricades. Paris protests against Crown Royal ID turned violent as France resists measures. So people now have it. But these leaders have a push for it, this agenda, because as the scripture says, them basically consent, would basically make I don't want to butcher it, So you are going. Because what take place right now is just prophecy fulfilling, we're at that point right now. These shall make. This is Revelation chapter 13 verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. No, not here. Verse 14. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell upon the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And this is the Roman Empire coming back, the system. I know them have we call a more sophisticated system, which if I look up the Internet of Things and so forth, when them want to implement, a new world order. Basically be likened unto the Most High. But they will not have it, they're going to be a great pushback, sedition among men, and then they will come down with the military, right now you see police force, but in Sydney, you have military on the grounds, boots on the ground, so to speak, but people, it's going to be a heavy pushback here, and this is just the end, the end of it, as you know it, and you Israelites, let me see, I think it's definitely, Zephaniah 2. This is Zephaniah 2 verse 1. It says, gather yourselves together, yea, gather together, O nation not desired, you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Native Americans, Latinos, because we're basically likened unto an outcast in society. It says, before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as a chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord cometh upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger cometh upon you, seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which of wrath is judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be he shall be hid in the day of the Lord's hunger. Because the day of the Lord's hunger, is at hand. I'm witnessing the end right now, when the end is manifesting and unfolding. Say, behoove you Israelites, it's high time to awake out of sleep. Basically repent, turn to true power. Right, so with that, what we say, so it's a different intellect out there, giving our praise to our power. Yahweh Shem Shai Shem Kodash. The one is and two elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the full like shalom.